I think geography, it's just fantastic to do it down here because so many of the things that you're talking about is sort of here. So it's just brilliant to just get out and see these things. That's why the field trip's so good.
We're pretty much walking around the local landscape to see how we as humans have an impact on our surroundings and how culturally we are changed by what goes on around us.
Cornwall gives us a unique opportunity to study the environment in one of the most stunning landscapes that the UK has to offer, and also look at the impact of human beings on that landscape, as Cornwall has a lot of post-industrial areas such as the tin mine we're now sat at.
It's so different from where my home place is. I live in Hong Kong where it's buildings everywhere.
Well, one of the fascinating things about this landscape is that it actually has very elaborate and well-developed connections, I think, with the rest of the world, because it was in Cornwall where a lot of the technologies were developed that allowed mining to then become successful in places like Chile and western United States. And so when I look at this landscape, I see the remnants of Cornish mining, which go back thousands of years, but I also see the way that they influenced mining in the rest of the world.
A lot of what we're doing is not necessarily straight down the line physical, straight down the line human geography. It all really blends in. That's what's nice about this course.
Sort of the mix of human and physical has been really interesting. It's not just been focused on one.
Cornwall is a great landscape for physical geography. To bring the students out here means we can take a whole really long time scale of looking at things from deep geological time right through to present and into the future. And what we can do is look at how landscapes changed. We can see some dynamics of landscape as on the beach or on the cliff lines. We can look at landscapes that are under threat, which need looking at. In order to do that properly, you need to understand the past and how effectively, if we want to continue to use this landscape, we can keep it by looking at what's likely to happen with global change in the future and how people value the landscape, and how there's a sort of interdisciplinary link between the human side, the physical side, trying to look at the overall landscape rather than just the physical side of it, the human side of it, as separate components.
It's really good to put stuff that we've been taught in lectures into context.
And Cornwall presents a number of very interesting case studies to think about how societies evolved over time and place, and how in particular through our relationships to our working environments we have changed the landscape around us.
We use Cornwall as a natural laboratory to allow students to begin to test out ideas that they've developed through their degree course, to explore concepts relevant to the natural environment and to modern issues of climate change and biodiversity.
No, that's part of the fun of geography, is getting out and seeing places.